April, it's me, like babies. And I thought while I had a little bit of time, I want to spend it with you. So I'm going to do some readings for you. I got to get to my chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, my comments are up. So I am live on 2 Facebook pages right now. And are you? There's my Karen from way over the pond. Way over. Hi, my love. Karen's been actually with me since 2010. Anywho, so I am coming to you live from East Texas with some inspiration, some guidance. July has been really crazy. July was actually the hottest month on record. Think about that. So there's some big stuff happening. There are some changes happening. And then we roll right on into Friday the 13th. Ooh. I always think about all the girls running in the woods when Jason's running after them and their top is off. I don't understand how that happens. Anyhow, it is a day of bad luck. Don't step on a crack. You'll break your mother's back. You listen. Bad luck is a mindset. Often it's one we're taught. So when we think about bad luck and superstition and curses, and the truth is all of that will have merit if we lend our energy to it. So guys, I'm here for you. I've got my chat up. I've got on the Facebooks, on my YouTube. What can I do for you? What questions do you have? I'm here willing to do some readings. So let's do it. Karen, do you want me to do just a general? Do you want a card? Look at this stuff. And yes, I cut my hair. You guys wouldn't notice it because it's always up. But I figured I worked from home and I haven't dried my hair with a blow dryer in a long time. So there's that. All right, Karen, what can I do? There's my Angela, my gorgeous girl, my Terry, I heard, and I'm sorry. And I can't wait to see you. All right, Karen, we're going to do a general. Hold on. Now, let me just show you guys. I do not use tarot. I use oracle. So if you guys do card readings, Dollar Tree sells these really great, nifty things, and they hold all my cards perfectly. So Karen, I'm going to pull a card for you, and Spirit says at this point in time where your vibration is, oh, I like it. Remember, 2021, the year of receiving, Spirit says. It's also the year of the divine feminine. Divine feminine. No one is exempt. We think receiving is good, right? So when we receive bad luck or bad stuff, we become very sarcastic with Spirit. Oh, the year of receiving. Rah, rah, rah. Hold on a moment. We have to see what we're received. There's my gorgeous Jordan. Oh, this is some powerful girls here. We have to see what we're receiving. We got to see where our point of attraction is. We can't blame God for everything. So, Karen, you got the card of the Divine Feminine, Megan Watterson's deck, and it's Sarah Kali is going to be the divine goddess, the divine female. The thing about this card deck that I love is they all were born. They all have a birth certificate somewhere. So the message for this is Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Sometimes we say, I'm different. I blink a little differently. I don't fit in. No one ever understands me. And you have to understand that if the whole world is a circle and you're a square, you're never meant to fit in to begin with. There's a reason for that. We have to remember that we're going to fit in exactly where we are. And the message is for you to not doubt where you are or why you are, but to embrace it. And the minute you embrace it, Spirit says, watch, your guides are funny because they're saying, oh, and a disclaimer, please know that sometimes your guides have some language. Most of you know this in readings. But Spirit is saying, watch the shit change. So please know that. And then Karen, they're validating this with the number 3. So the third of the month, the third month, birthday, anniversary, and event, March 3rd. Just know that that's coming up. 3 is a great number. All righty. I hope that helped Karen. It made a little sense. All right, guys. So what do you need from me? I haven't done this. I haven't been on to do readings in a long time. So I'm kind of excited to see how all of you are doing vibrationally. Angela, would you like a mini reading, a card? Jordan, I know you do. Terry. So let's just go down the list. Angela, I'm going to pull one for you. People go, how do you know where to stop? I just intuitively stop. All right, Angela. The message to you from your guides. First of all, heart chakra is a big deal right now. Not because it's blocked, but because it's opened. You know, I don't ever see stuff. And I feel like sometimes I've got my own antennas. Heart chakra is going to be very important for you right now. Heart chakra is all about love and passion. It's compassionate, kind, and peaceful, unattached. They're not saying it is blocked right now for you. They're saying it's of the essence. Not time is of the essence. Your heart chakra is of the essence. Your compassion, being full of love. Remember, you cannot not be love even if you tried. You're like, a pitcher full of love, and wherever you go, it just pours out. There's my Cherie. Mama's in the hospital, good vibes and an outcome. I'm gonna personally come see your mother because I'm gonna kick her right in her buttocks, Cherie. Anywho, Teddy knows this, and I love her. And yes, I'll pull some for our girl. So Angela, what is most important for you right now with your heart is to be funny, to enjoy humor, to laugh. We think, oh my God, but so much is going on. How do I have time to be humorous or enjoy? How do I have time to enjoy? The Spirit says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Remember, the whole thing with this theme today is bad luck is a state of mind. Our reality is our perception. Our perception is our reality. And Spirit says, for you, Angela, I need you. I need you to enjoy the lighter things. That also means being with heavier people, and not physically, but being with heavier people emotionally, mentally, is going to be hard for your heart chakra. There's my Rafaela. Girl, I miss you too, my beautiful. She's from the South America. So I've got Europe showing up. I've got South America showing up. I love this stuff. All right. So Angela, that's actually going to be that's what's going to make this period a little easier for you. All right, let's go. And there's my Laura Bell. All righty. I'm going to go to Jordan. I just don't want to miss anybody. I'll hit Terry, and I'm going to work my way down. All right, my girl, Jordan, as you know, and you know who just showed up, by the way. And you know all the stuff he's doing, and I can't say it publicly. But this is going to be a period of time for you for blessings. When we notice anything that is not a blessing, all we have to do is shift our focus. Our focus, it's the rudder of the boat. If you want to look out the window, you turn your head, you look out the window. If you want to look to the right, you look to the right. Spirit's saying, stop looking at the unblessings. Look at the blessings. You are a cornucopia overflowing, and you have to understand you still have a lot of the year left of stuff that literally is showing up for each of us. But it's almost like that she doesn't even know the blessings that are unfolding. So please keep in mind, let's stay focused on the blessings, because it's very easy to focus on the unblessings. All right, that's my Jordan. I wish you all knew each other. You have no idea how amazing and awesome each one of you are. All right, I've got my Terry. My beautiful Terry. And guys, if you do pray, again, focused intention, I don't care what language you pray in. pray for each other. Everybody needs a little extra support right now. So, Terry, some of us are dealing with loss. Some of us are dealing, as Cherie said, my mom is in the hospital. It can't ever hurt you to pray for other people. Trust me, it looks good on the soul. All right. So, Terry, remember, it's through me, it isn't from me. Spirit saying this is a period of forgiveness. Oh, God, that is the F word, if there are any F words. We are not creatures that know how to forgive, and we don't like it. If we forgive, it makes them right. But we also have to understand this is the year of forgiving. I mean, that's interesting, the year of receiving. And Spirit says the year of forgiving. Forgiving simply means to make way, to forgive. It has nothing to do with making the other person or situation correct, accurate, or right. It means you don't have to carry the load anymore, and it doesn't have to affect you. So this is a period of forgiveness. And what I like about this is, for whatever reason, the angel on this card is stubborn. So I look at what you're going through. I don't feel it has to be forgiveness of another person as much as I feel that it is forgiveness of the self. I should have done this in this situation. I should be doing this. I'm not doing enough. Spirit says, could you please make way for yourself? Could you please make way for yourself? And that little dot, that's actually, these cards are like over 12 years old. I've put many candles out with my cards. So, be gentle. Forgiveness is an experience. It's not an action. All right. Who am I missing? I'm going down the road. Terry, I love you. I love all of you more than you know. All righty. Laura Bell, my beautiful blondie with the cute little son. All righty. Laura. So I pull a card that is from the Life Purpose deck. Now remember, our ultimate purpose is joy. When we are not in joy, we are not feeling alive. So to summarize, what's my purpose? Whatever brings you joy. Because when you're in joy, you're fine. So the joy deck, I love that too, your purpose deck. I'm going to call it the joy deck from now on. It's the author card. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So many of us don't, because to us, we are not a New York Times best-selling author. The publicist will never pick up our book. I don't even know how to be good with English and grammar. Nonetheless, again, that is a mindset that is not conducive for joy. So whatever that book is that you need to write, and understand ebooks and visual books and coffee table books are still applicable. So are kids' books. So I always say, what are lessons your kids need to learn? Write a book about it. Write a book about it. We have the most creative ability. Creativity is to children what meditation is to adults. So if we're having a hard time meditating, get creative. It'll suck you into your zone, and then you will be face to face with your source again. All right. So, and it also is, just understand, we forget we have angels on us. On us. We forget that they're there just because we're struggling and things are quiet. We have to remember, we have to have confidence at some point in the faith we say we have. So if we believe in angels 90% of the time, and then in our own suffering, we don't remember they're present, they're here. We are receiving, we are able, we're aligned, we are well, we're always going to be called to our well-being. I mean, we end up suffering more than we have to. All right, so Laura, I hope that brought some stuff to the surface. Remember, be creative, follow your joy, not your fear. When we worry about how the world will receive us, the results will be fear-based. When we focus on what we want to do for the world, what we want to do for ourselves, where we're called to be creative, everything flows, and joy and abundance will always follow. It's literally law. All right, Cherie, let's pull a card for Mama because this woman is a light. And we need to see some stuff here. She refuses to see her own light. And that's going to always create health problems. Anytime we fight ourselves, anytime we negate ourselves, our own joy, anytime we put ourselves on the back burner, there will be dis-ease. And however that dis-ease chooses to show up, it could show up physically, headaches, sleep problems, blood pressure problems, urinary problems. You have to understand your body's telling you we aren't working. There's not a flow. There's a blockage of flow somewhere. So with Mom, literally the card is serenity. Sometimes we manifest throwing our ass into the hospital because it's the only place that's peaceful. It's the only place that we feel loved, cared for. It's the only place where we feel someone here has my best intentions at heart. So you have to remember your mom is powerful and she's in her driver's seat. She's right where she wants to be. I'm not saying psychologically we want to be in the hospital, but most of the stuff we do is not driven from just psychology. It's also driven from subconscious. Most of us are not aware of what we do and why we do it. So please just know it is the Serenity card. You know, send her meditations while she's in there. And don't try to have serious conversations with her just because she's stuck in the bed and you can. All righty. Will she be out? Yes, but then she's going to be back in again. She's going to be out. She's going to be back in again. You know, you'll find it's not people that are hypochondriacs. Is that it? Hypochondriacs. It's people who need to be loved. They need to let that love in. And in some way, they're not doing it. So the easiest way is to get sick because then we're taken care of. We're nurtured. So that is what is coming up for Mama. And Cherie, I am picking one for you. And it's Mary of Nazareth card. I love that. People go, God, I'm getting off here. She's getting Christian. Stop. Please stop. Please look at the tattoo on my arm. Is that a Christian tattoo? No. I'm tired of hearing feedback about me using the word Jesus and people being offended because it's Christian. He is an ascended master, just like Kuan Yin, just like Buddha. There's nothing Christian about Jesus. He was Jewish. So when we bring up Mary of Nazareth, the mother of an ascended master, now we're focused. This is old soul stuff. I kind of tell people, get over your humanness, please, or get off. Get over or get off. I'm not going to say anything else. All right. Mary of Nazareth, Cherie, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. I am blessed. Do you guys see this thread about blessings and being blessed versus seeing the glass half empty? I am blessed. It's not ending with a question. It's ending with a period. I am blessed. And my courage gives birth to the divine. Do you know that silence and peace takes courage? Do you know that it takes courage to avoid toxicity? It takes courage and bravery to be vulnerable with yourself. And when we are, Spirit says it's giving birth to the divine. You're a channel for the divine. So now you could see when we aren't in our courage and we're not in our bravery, and we're in our suffering, we literally block the divine. So that is what's coming through. Again, I always tell people, I love you. Remember, it's through me, not from me. So that is your message, my baby girl. All right, Jordan, he did it on my drive home. Yeah, he's amazing. And some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about because it's personal stuff from readings. I see my Vicky. All right, I just prayed with Teddy to our angels just before you were drawn to me. I love it. You know what? I guess I could show this stuff on here. So all the people that I'm reading, Laura, baby, you're welcome, honey. All righty. So I've got, hi, Samantha. You want a general reading. So let's pull something for Samantha. Now, some of you I don't know, which is amazing because I don't need to. I don't need to. Your team and your source know you. So the message for Samantha for this period of time where you are vibrational is retreat. You need to take yourself seriously, not panic serious, not like I told the world that I'm correct. No, it's what are your needs? Are you meeting them? Because they're really important. Are you with people that can't help you meet your needs? Do you need to be held? Do you need to be hugged? You know, sometimes we end up, especially as clairsentients and empaths, we end up with people who are emotionally unavailable for good reasons, but their healing is their responsibility. And it affects us. It affects our light. It dims our light. You know, we always say that they're psychic vampires. Yeah, people who are hurting will drain our energy, especially if they don't allow well-being. So this message is a message for you to retreat, pull back. Go take a day for yourself and then remember all of those little thoughts that come up. I can't, there's no money. They won't let me. I won't. I have to take them to baseball. I have to do this. Spirit says, but I'm asking you to do this because it's what you need. Spirit's helping you meet your needs. So this is what's coming through. I love the card. You know, you don't have to go to have an eat, pray, love trip. You could go to your local lake, stand with your feet on the ground and just let Mother Nature, let Source get to you. Mother Nature's incredibly healing. All right. Hi, Wendy. Wendy and I went to high school together. Good old Catholic girls. Thank you, Wendy. All right, Wendy, let me do a card for you. I'm going down the line. All right, we're going to pull an animal card for Wendy. All righty, I love this. You may not like it. It's a pretty card. It's the parrot, but it says to watch your words. Now, we have to remember that words are not just verbal. Words show up first here when we think to ourselves, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, he's bullshit, they're bullshit, and it never comes out. The universe is always listening to your dominant vibration, wherever you choose to spend your time, your focus time. So we may be at the movie theater with 9 million people, but we're sitting there worrying or pissed or avoiding and ignoring something. So Spirit says, watch your words, watch clear seeing, thoughts, visuals. Watch your words. Words are magic. That's why they call it spells or spelling. So even every little letter has an energy vibration. Doreen Virtue literally wrote a book on it, did research with her son. This was way before she became Christian. Anywho, she did a great piece of research on words and then looking at their frequency. Low vibrational words are low frequency, you know, any negative word. Higher vibrational words are actually higher frequency. So we've got to watch our thought process because thoughts do become things. We blame our reality. We can't do it because that's the reality. But then Spirit says, hold on. Anything in your reality was a thought first. So keep that in mind. And it is the parrot. I know you're in South Florida, and we have a lot of wild parrots in South Florida. I miss them. But it's a beautiful message. Also, you need to go to Flamingo Gardens. Don't know why, but please, it's in, I want to say Davie. off of Flamingo Road. But definitely go to Flamingo Gardens. It would be good for you to be around birds and animals, and I don't think it's that expensive. Oh, and there's Raul. Guys, Raul is like kicking ass on Instagram right now. Love this man and his sister. All righty, let's see. Oh my God, there's Savannah. So, Savannah, I miss you, girl. All right, your message is Rhiannon. I don't always pronounce it right, but this is the goddess deck, and it's sorceress energy. And people are like, oh no, not sorceress. Please hold. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You are a magical person. We all want a unicorn, and if you don't, you're lying. There's a reason we're called to fairies and twinkling lights and full moons and romance stories and fairy tales and happy endings. It's because it's what we're made of. So it's important, Savannah, that you also believe in your magic and your environment in which you are able to be magical. So also, please write her name down, research her, because you can call on her. I find that there are a lot of similarities when we research certain individuals that come up in cards. There's deeper messages that really do apply to us. So that is what is coming to you, my love. All right, who is next? Raul. All right, Mr. Raul. Let's go into some cards, but I want to go into a card for you regarding career, because this is a new endeavor for you. It's the Archangel Michael deck. Of course it is. Now, please know, I don't look at what I'm pulling. I just grab the card, and it is a favorable outcome. You know, I don't pull this stuff out of my derriere, guys. So this is Spirit literally saying, go the distance, stay with Spirit, stay there. Things may not be unfolding as fast as you may want, or financially, all this effort and the return on investment may not be high, but Spirit just says, hold on a moment. You're now working with the big dogs, so you're going to be taken care of. Remember, on the other side, time is not of an issue. It is when things are pressing on our end. So anything that is pressing is what you're going to have to release so that Spirit can handle it. Savannah, you're awesome, my love. All right, Raul, I hope that helps, my beautiful. Okay, Sydney, we're going to go to my Sid, who was in my class this past Wednesday night, where we talked about that inner voice. And Sid, of course, your card is Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering, I love that word, unwavering, which means that thought ain't going anywhere. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. The thing is, what's our target? What's our goal? So many of us don't even know. We don't know. Well, I know what I think I want to be happy. And normally that has to do with everyone else. It's when he does this or they do this. And Spirit says, no. Please tell the universe what your goal is, and I'll make it happen. What is it you want? It's like that scene from Jerry Maguire. Help me help you. So that is what is coming through. And I love this message because it just simply says, stay where you are. Stay focused. You know where you're at. You're creating some stuff. Momentum is picking up. Don't waver. Don't detour. You're doing good. All right. All righty. Let's go into hello, Lori. Melinda sent me over here. You tell Melinda I love her. All right, Lori. So let's go ahead and get some stuff for Miss Lori. We're going to go into angel information. This is going to be a period of time where it is important for you to interact with, appreciate, and deal with the blessings from your parents. And then we think, well, they're gone, or they hurt me. Spirit didn't say anything about that. Spirit said, this is the time where it is important for you to interact with, engage, appreciate. You know, you ever see a kid eating an ice cream cone? Oh my God, it is the most cutest thing. And it ends up getting all over them. But it's amazing to watch someone else just be human. So we don't often do that with our parents. We have resentment because they never were able to show us things we need now. And your team says the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you. Love you. I almost feel like mom even had issues with the pregnancy, and getting you through was a big deal, and it was a blessing you were born. They eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mom or your dad. So, and I would need you to know, I love the picture on here because it's like they're little gypsies to me. But, you know, we often look at our parents, we don't always look at them as individual souls who choose each other for the good, the bad, or the ugly. And we chose them, they chose us, and here we are rolling through it. So your team says for your year of receiving, it's important that at this point, you do some work with the rinse. All right, Lori, that is what's coming up, and I hope that worked. Samantha, thank you. April, that was everything. Much love and loving your hair. Thank you, my baby girl. All righty, let's move it down. Sydney, I'm curious about my growth, what to do. I hope the card helped. Sending you love and light to everyone here. Yeah, she was just attuned for some energy healing, so she's like on it. I love it. Wendy, thanks, love. Message received. I love that place and have been wanting to go. I used to have passes to Flamingo Gardens. All righty. Lori, I hope that helped. You know, we do tend to know things that need to be worked on. And we also are so powerful that we don't work on them. You know, on a rainy day, or I'll get with it when I have a good night's sleep. Well, in a reading, Spirit is going to bring to your attention what is important now. So that is what's going on. Raul, I'd love you. And one day I'd love to come visit you guys in India. I'd love that. All right, Sydney, thank you. That hit everything that has been on my mind. That's how Spirit works. Well, so are you. You are also very amazing. Okay, then I've got my Rachel. Lori Pierce sent me a message to get a card drawn. Well, hello, Rachel. All righty, so let's pull a card for Rachel. And I also need you to know, as I'm pulling the card, you have a grandmother on mom's side. She's grandmother energy. And she immediately, like, I pulled the card and she immediately went, whoop. So with mediumship, loved ones show up because of love, whether we like them or not. But just please know, mom's side, very supportive right now at this time period. It's the adversity card. So Rachel, Spirit's saying, I accept the challenge, that challenges are the best way to learn. We tend to cave when there's challenges. We tend to, especially when our stress level is up here, if we're not taking care of ourselves emotionally, even spiritually, it won't take much stress to kind of knock us over. But what your guides are saying is, hold on, some of that stuff might not be stress. That might just be a challenge. And what are you learning? Well, that the person's an asshole. No, that's not the lesson. Remember, Gabrielle Bernstein reminds us, life is the classroom. People are the assignments. So what are some of the challenges, even if it is ourself? What are we learning to be more patient and to listen? So just understand this is the card. Also, it's going to be very important for you to clear your chakras and clean your crystals. Sometimes we forget to clean and charge our crystals, but we collect them because they're pretty. But they do some amazing things for us. That is their job. So a crystal that is not charged or cleansed is equivalent to a remote control with no batteries. So and keeping your chakras cleansed easy. YouTube is free. Look up a guided chakra meditation and find the one that's short. And Spirit never said it had to be, grueling. Spirituality doesn't have to be grueling. Life is. All right, Rachel. So I hope that helped, my love. Okay, let's see. You are welcome, Lori. And then Rachel, I don't know why you're messaging everybody to send me a message. Oh, send me a message now to get your readings drawn. Well, that's nice, Rachel, for hopping on my own video. Aren't you cute and resourceful? All right. Yes, Raul, I've been doing what I do, winging it solo with Spirit for 12 years. There's not a book that says, here's how you set it up. And my people that are closest to me know I've had moments where I've, had breakdowns because it's part of being human. We just have to handle it spiritually. When we handle business spiritually, we're productive and successful. And there's my Karen, good night, my love. She is way over there, so it is already nighttime. I would love to come to India, Raul. You have no idea. Happy birthday, Kisa. Is it Kisa? All right, let me pull a card for her. All right, and your card for your birthday is purpose. I just was saying this earlier. This is from your master teacher. Well, what is my purpose? Please tell me my purpose, Psychic April. Your purpose is your joy. And anytime we neglect our joy, we will feel out of sync. We'll feel off. We will feel challenged. We will feel frustrated. And so what is really beautiful is take time to smell the roses, flowers, your sacral and your solar plexus chakra are a big deal right now in terms of your joy. So your control center and your creativity. And when we are off with our control, where we're imbalanced with our control, and then when we're not being creative, we also will feel off. It will be easy to not feel in joy. So your message, Kisa, is to just be. Listen to yourself, not your fear. Worries, doubts, all of that. The root is fear. And that is how most of us operate on a daily. Spirit says, could you stop? Just stop. Go pick a flower or buy some flowers for yourself. Take time, sit down at the table, don't do anything. Look at your flowers, enjoy them. And you'll realize we don't do that. So that is coming for you for your birthday. Buy yourself some flowers. Happy birthday, my love. All right, Melinda, here we go. A journey question. Well, do you have a question? I'll wait until you give me a question and then I'll pull a card. Okay, Amber, I would love a reading. Please and thank you. What are Jay's feelings towards me? Okay, so don't know Jay, don't need to know Jay, but Spirit says guardian angel. What does that mean, April? It means you are an intuitive being. You are clairsentient, Amber. That means clear feeling. You're going to feel before you comprehend something. Not that you're not clairvoyant, I just find that you lead more with your heart and your feelings. So if you are feeling worried, if you are feeling questions like how does the person feel? Are they upset? Are they, we're actually entertaining fears, worries, doubts. And Spirit says, please stop. My job is the house, the winds. Your job is just to ask. So what your guides are saying, though, is being intuitive, pay attention to what you're really noticing. Sometimes we feel when someone disconnects from us, and then we wonder about how they're feeling. I don't feel he's disconnected. The message is you need to pay attention to your intuition and trust that. I feel like the individual is just themselves in the moment, and it may not be fast enough for you. So please, this is where you go into time alone with your guardian angel. When things are not where we want them, we need to get off of them. Melinda, I know I got to take my own medicine. We need to step back. We need to let the universe do what it's going to do, no matter what the outcome is. Many of us are intuitive. We psychically know what the outcome is, and we don't do it. We're not ready for it. We're afraid. We have our own fears. People say you got to stay for the kids. No, it's sometimes change has to happen for our happiness to take place. So just know that this is the message coming through, trusting your intuition. I would breathe more, and I would allow yourself to appreciate the person that this individual is connected to, because there's an energy connection. So just please know that is what is coming through. I don't necessarily see that there is anger or disconnect. I do feel that it's time, more than someone's feelings for you, to understand how you work intuitively. That's really important, because no matter what relationship we're in, what job we're in, where we're at, your intuition is gold. All righty. So, okay, hello. I love your name. Would you like a card, my love? How do you pronounce that? Akona? That's pretty. All right, so we're going to pull up the reading, the message, and the message, Akona, please forgive me if I mess it up, is listen to your intuitive feelings. So again, there is divine timing always. The fact that both of you are getting the same message just simply means back to back, there's more of a message for both of you, Amber and Akona. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. This also means, Akona, you are also clairsentient, clear feeling. You know, we have eyes and we read words. We read the word and we don't ever question what the word is. THE is the, black and white. But when we read energy, we get all verklempt. We flip out. There's no difference in the reading. There really is no difference in reading words or reading energy. When you're a clairsentient, you're going to be a clear feeler. You're going to feel the energy. So, a relationship card. I love this. So technically, it's the same darn message as Amber. In any relationship, people are our assignments. Not that we have to fix them, but we are to learn with them, from them. And you know, we look at marriages and even partners in business, and sometimes things don't last forever because they're not supposed to. We are changing individuals, and law of attraction says like attracts like. And when two individuals are not like anymore, vibrationally, they can't connect. That's universal law. Same way batteries will click one way and they won't click the other. So more importantly, no matter what is going on with the status of the relationship, it's unfolding the way it is because your intuition is on point, and it's important you honor that. All right, it's also a beautiful card, a really, really beautiful card. Angels are real, and they are everywhere. All right, where are we? I hope that helped, Akona, and I hoped I did spell your name right. You're welcome, Kisa. When will I meet my soulmate? There is that intuition. There are times spirit will tell me go. There are times spirit will tell me stop. There are times spirit will tell me, what the hell are you doing? When we learn to listen to that inner voice, everything becomes clear. More importantly, so many of us don't want to be responsible for power. We don't want to be responsible for when people enter and leave our life. We don't want to be responsible for that. But that's where your power and your thriving is. When you realize you have control over your happiness, everything changes. So when we are not in a relationship with the soulmate, that is also purposeful, because you're going to be growing your intuition, which is what is needed for this next relationship that is coming. Also, November is going to be good for you. November is going to be a very good month for you. Please keep me posted. All righty. I'm going to go into, yes, Melinda, my life path is what I'm asking. Yes. All righty, girl. Let me go into life path. Michael, Archangel Michael. And it's the Shield Yourself card. You know, am I going in the right direction? To me, it doesn't matter where we go because there's not a destination. If we aren't traveling in joy and shielded, protected, you know, well, what do I have to protect myself from? If you're sensitive to energy and you go to Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning and everyone who is not medicated is present, you're going to leave drained. So shielding ourselves is an option, and it's a very healthy option, and most of us forget to do it, and we forget to do it gracefully and gratefully. So they want you to know life path already on it. Shield yourself, which is also meaning they're showing me shielding also when you go to sleep. So I know that you have crystals and you have things around your bed. However, Spirit's saying research or be open to a different way to shield yourself before you go into sleep. Alrighty, that is what is coming up. Also warrior energy, lots of warrior energy, like gearing up for something. So understand intuitively and spiritually, we're gearing up for something. And that's why Spirit says, shield yourself, get in the habit of it. All righty. Next, there's my Rafaela. All right, you did not lose your card, my love. I am going through my list. All righty. Paola, I love that name. Okay, Marley Landgraf. All righty. So your message, Rafaela, is the Archangel Michael card. Sometimes we want psychic information. We want black, white, the day it's going to happen, when it's going to unfold. And Spirit says, but that's not the point of what's happening right now. We don't need to know things just so we can live, thrive, and be happy. Now think about that. When you were little, did you know when your mom was going to buy certain foods or where you were going to get your Band-Aids from or how your medicine ended up in the refrigerator? No, we didn't care. We just allowed ourselves to be provided for. And it's important as adults that we remember to allow ourselves to be provided for. When we have unresolved anger, unresolved issues, it's going to be very hard to trust Source because we blame Source for so much. I mean, if we were suffering and our Source could see us, why does Source not step in to help us? What we don't realize is some of that suffering was asked for. We wanted to flex our independence muscles. We asked, I want to be more intuitive. And then Spirit gives us a situation, an opportunity to practice our intuition. I want to be more patient. Help me be more patient. And then we end up in a really chaotic situation and we get mad at Spirit. So the message is Archangel Michael. He is the angel of the throat chakra, the blue angel, protection. He helps us find missing things, including love. You know, it doesn't have to be our glasses or our car keys. If we're missing something and we want it, Archangel Michael, I give you permission to merge with me. Assist me in aligning me with fill in the blank, as long as it is of my best and highest good. We got to be careful because we manifest stuff all the time and then we get upset because it's not for our best and highest good. So please understand, one of the most beautiful parts about the year of receiving is being deliberate. Being deliberate in our asking, being deliberate in our receiving, being delivered in our living. So this is what is coming through. This is a time of using your resources, leaning on your resources and having confidence in them. Again, not just spiritual resources, therapy, grants for businesses. There are tons of resources, and there's actually a lot of free resources. When we say yes, the universe will deliver. When we say no, the universe can't. All right, that is what is coming. Yes, April, will I meet my soulmate soon? The minute you hand everything over to your divine in pure confidence, in true gratitude, in absolute excitement, there will be a knock on the door. The problem is we don't know how to do that. And a lot of people get all weird with Jesus, but this was just a human being in flesh who had a lot of faith. That really is it, and believed in love. So, if we don't know how to practice faith, let's watch some people. Look at people who model that behavior. What does faith look like? What does, relying on the divine mean? Your soulmate implies you agree with the divine. Otherwise, we wouldn't use it as a soulmate. Also, there are soulmates and twin flames. You and I could be a soulmate. So you want to look at the universe. If you go to Denny's or McDonald's and you say, I want a cup with liquid, they're going to look at you and say, what? What do you want? We've got 9 million liquids. We often do the same thing with the universe. I want my soulmate. And then Spirit says, a friend, a lover, what do you want? It's important for us to, like the message was earlier, what is your goal? What is it you want? What is it you need? Be deliberate in the asking and be unapologetic in the receiving. And that is my message for you, my beautiful girl. All right. Ask, believe, receive. Yes, I love breathe, believe, and receive, because so many of us can't ask because we ain't breathing. You ever try to talk to somebody without taking a breath? All righty. Cherie Minoletti, hold on a second. Laura, you're welcome, my love. Hold on. Send me a message now. So this is just fun. This just is fun. All right, let me block that one. I love it. It's like, what is wrong with people? Anyway, lots is wrong. Lots is off. Lots is imbalanced. Keep it over there. All right, Melinda, thank you for sharing your time with us. Your light and heart are so beautiful. Ditto. I can't thank you, Melinda, enough. Oh, you guys are so cute. Okay. You're welcome, Paola. I love that name. I had a Paola in elementary school with me. All right, guys, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm going through everything. I think I got everybody. April, will I meet my soulmate soon? Paola, the two of you. Soulmates are great because they show up when our soul needs them. But soulmates will also leave when our soul doesn't need them, and vice versa. Have you ever realized that you are being manifested? That there are people out there manifesting you? We don't ever think about that. I want us to get out of our heads, into our hearts, out into the world. Too many of us stay in our head, in our suffering, in our doubt, in our worry, and we get sick. And right now, as a species, we're sick. As a world, we're sick. And it can't change until each one of us do. If we don't want to be sick, we need to be healthy. We need to feel good. We need to find good. We need to be good. We need to allow good. Even if it's different than anything we've ever known before. Way too many of us are comfortable with discomfort. We're functioning in dysfunction. It's all we know. This is why I call you hybrids. Because for the first time, many of us in humanity are present in body and in our awareness, which a lot of this transformation and stuff happening normally takes place when we're on the other side, and we are here front and center in our body while it's going on. And we chose it. I know people are like, no, I didn't. I never chose this suffering. At some point, guys, we've got to take responsibility for our power. You don't realize how powerful you are. And I don't want to have to talk to you about it on the other side. We are both in body now, which means we came here to do the damn thing. And if you are here on this feed, whether it is live or it is recorded, you are powerful and it is time. I want to thank you guys for being here, for being a part of each other's messages. I know a lot of you heard things that you needed to hear from someone else's question. I want to encourage you to please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. It helps me more than you know. There's lots of algorithms, and I literally miss 90% of my Facebook following. So when I go live, if you subscribe, you will always be notified. Also, I have a Patreon page, and there's merchandise, and it's cool. I create so much on Patreon for my patrons, and there are different membership levels, but each one of those allow me to continue doing this work. And I cannot be me without you, and I appreciate your support. So click the link below, check out the different tiers. I posted some free content on there, a great way, 5 things that you can do to deal with change, and it's really pretty printable. You could put on your fridge or your mirror in your bathroom. And I thank you for sharing my work. You know, a lot of people go, my friend needs to hear this, or my mom needs to hear this. Sometimes you are source in action. All right, I'll see you later at aprilroane.com. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I believe in you like babies. Bye.